Hey, good people, good people. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast. Keep that same energy podcast with yours truly, your host Justin P, and my super MVP co-host Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. It's episode 230 for the YouTube channel, and for the audio version, season 5, episode 49. So, two more episodes will be in season 6. Me and Maurice been doing this for 3 years now, rocking and rolling. Sorry, we've been a little inconsistent with our shows. We're gonna try to, at least give y'all one a week. I got my Ravens podcast going. Maurice got 1,001 podcast going on. He got this motherfucker got more like 10 of them shit. So we're gonna be a little bit more consistent. So yeah, so sorry about that. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Like and subscribe. Follow us on the links below. My social media, my recent social media. And also follow us the audio podcast. All the links are right there. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Radio, whatever. Just type in "Keep the Same Energy" podcast, and it'll pop right on up. All right.
Yeah.
Without further ado, here's the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, your co-host, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. Yay, yay!
What's good, people? What's good, people? It feels good to be back, man. Doing this shit with Big Bro as always, man. You already know what time it is, and he right, man. He put me on with the podcast game, and ever since then, I've been active, either hosting someone else's podcast or being a guest. Or, of course, y'all know I got my own thing going on every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., sometimes 8 p.m. Called They Be Talking the Podcast, where we talk about every single thing: sports, love, relationships, current events, emotional things that you're going through, depression, health problems, anything that's going on in Baltimore City, anything that's going on in the world, we talk about it. We come to a common ground, so in conversation and do things the right way. But we can save that for later because right now it's about that business talk that I've been waiting for. Of course, we're gonna hit you with some opinions because when it comes to this shit, man,
Sorry,
really
everybody. My shout out. You
yeah,
said
that what we got. Hey, one of my homeboys called me to get on Call of Duty. We went through this yesterday, Justin. I did a podcast instead of playing a game. I'm about business when it comes to this shit. So as I was saying, man, we always gonna come with those opinions because man, what we think of is off the chain, man, and it's honest opinion. We not bullshitting around. We basing it off a lot of facts, and of course. We're gonna hit you with some emotions because I ain't gonna lie, I love sports. I've been loving it since the time I picked up football and little league at the age of 8 years old. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
oh, that's a fact, Jack. I got some good topics for you tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and let Maurice get straight to it.
Okay. Topic number one. What's your thoughts on Team USA right now? And the reason why I want you to answer this question is because a lot of debates been going on. They're saying who's the best team with the redeem team, who's the best team, that 96 team, and they also asking about the redeem team and the team after that had Kyrie and all those guys. So what's your thoughts on this year's Team USA?
Uh, Pretty solid team, but we got the goal. It could have been a lot better because think Kawhi Leonard had I backed out of it. No Jalen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
No Clay Thompson. Like, there's so many guys that could have played but didn't play. Who am I missing? Damian Lillard. Oh, sheesh. Jimmy Butler. Like, the list goes on and on. Like, we really could have stacked this motherfucker out. And but it was good enough. We got gold. Like, I didn't like the fact that Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton had to get bitch like that, and then Derek White playing. So I don't know. Steve Kerr must got something going on. Overall, it was a pretty solid team, but like I said, it could have been 1,000 times better if all the players played that should have been playing. So, well, compare them to those other teams, 92 definitely is the standard because they were smoking folks. Like they went in close, man. Like it was like the shit was not man. It was terrible. Man. Their practices was more competitive than the Olympic games. That's the like Jordan, Bird, Magic, man. Karl Malone. They right. It's Scotty, man. That team was stacked, man. So they definitely the best of all time. Then that 2018 was pretty good. That 2012 team, Green Day team was good. 2004 was pretty good, but that 92 team definitely takes to top for me because, like I said, they were beating the crap out of folks. But this team, this group right here, they all put them like at four or five for us all time Olympic teams for us.
I'm going to have to agree with you. They're going to be probably last on my list because I mean, even though they had superstars, it was like the NBA was given the last of a dying breed. Um, Now, one thing I want to throw up in there because I just want to shake our topic up is, I think it was Nick Wright who said some shit like this. He said the reason why Team USA was beating everybody like that. We talking about the '92 team. The reason why they was beating everybody like that because at that time there were no basketball players who were NBA players as far as in the Euro League. There were none, except for what Tony Kukoc and maybe probably a center here and there. And I feel what you're saying. And what his case was, everybody else played against people who played in the NBA plus the Euro. So I guess he tried to do something like that. But I don't give a shit what you're doing blowing teams out by the average of 50 points a game. I don't give a shit what you was doing. I'm sorry. Your average was getting blown out by 50. That's not exaggeration. People go look it up. I probably got it wrong, and it was 60. I seen Magic Johnson saying something about it. But I recall they was beating teams by 50 on a regular, even these exhibition games. Now, with the rest of these teams, I cannot compare them to the what's it, maybe the Redeem team. I'm gonna go to Redeem team, and then I'll go to 96 team for the third team. But this team we talking about right now, last place. Now, I got a couple things I want to throw in there. Even though you said what you said said about Steve Kerr, I agree with you 98%. Now, here's the 2% where I disagree with you at, and you probably gonna like what I'm saying. That was amazing for you to have Tyler Heinsberg and for you to have Jason Tatum, who was an all NBA first team. For you to have them two players and you do not start them, you do not give them times, and you win with Drew Holiday and Devin White. I mean, I gotta say that's good coaching, or that's it's either good coaching or those guys on the basketball team know how to play well together. Because for you to take them two out, I mean, if I was to ask you right now, would you take Drew Holiday and Devin White over Jason Tatum and Tyler Hillenberg? You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it straight like that. So I gotta give them credit there. Now on the other side, I mean, I don't know what was going on. Why he couldn't do it. Every time I seen Tyler get in, he was making his open shots when he could. And when he wasn't scoring, he was facilitating well. He had some of the best assists on the Team USA team. Like, I don't even know what he was talking about. Like, I mean, finding Steph, finding LeBron. I mean, alley hoops. I'm lost on what he was saying. He definitely damn well was finding Joel Embiid. I thought they had something in common, like they was practicing together. So I don't know what he's talking about there. And then, I mean, I give you the Jason Tatum shit because you had too many wings. I felt like this. Jason Tatum was there just until Kevin Durant came back to be the full load because it looked like he basically took his spot. But I mean, overall, how I start looking at that shit is like this is the farewell tour for Kevin Durant and LeBron James and Steph Curry. I mean, if you go look at it, all of them had impact. LeBron James had impact through the entire Team USA thing. And then I think Kevin Durant, when he came back, he had like 2 or 3 games where he was unstoppable from three-point land, probably only missing like 5 3-pointers in 3 games, some shit like that. And then we already know how Steph Curry cleaned it up. So to me, I would like to call this Team USA the goodbye tour because we already know in the next 4 years, these 4 guys will not be on Team USA. And and when I'm saying it now, we're watching the up and coming of Anthony Edwards. We're watching him. He was the young guy who it kind of made me upset a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but it made me upset a little bit that even though Jason Tatum is a great player and an NBA champion, to me Anthony Edwards has surpassed him. I mean, Anthony Edwards was clearly the 3rd or 4th best player on Team USA the entire time. The entire time. I mean, going at these guys, he wasn't frantic. He wasn't scared. He wasn't trying to find his place. He was scoring, doing what he had to do. So I would just say Team USA, this last one right here, I'm going to say it's called the farewell tour. That's what I would have to say about that, the farewell tour. That's the only thing I can say about it. All right. The next topic. Who is your favorite athlete out there at Olympics?
Oh man, I had to say Simone Biles. Outside of like the course the NBA guys, Simone Biles. She's just flat out amazing, man. Like she's just great at what she do. Always coming in one of her fastest times. Then I would have to say I forgot the young lady name. She was swimming in the 200. She was pretty good. Okay, I'll get it. It'll come to me. But definitely Simone Biles. Shakari Richardson is pretty good. I like her a lot. Like I said, the far as the other sports, I'm starting to catch up with it. But those 3 right there off the top of my head for sure.
Okay. By far, I'm not gonna lie, and this is going, and I'm saying it right now. I can give credit where it was due. Shout out, first of all, shout out to everybody in the Olympics who did that, did everything. Even though we got sidetracked with that Noah, what's his last name?
No allow.
Lyles.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got sidetracked with that Noah Lyles situation. But
he got his 5 minutes of fame. He going away now.
yeah. So I mean, all I'm gonna say is this: my favorite athlete is the athlete who we've been doing this show since you what 19.
21, 21.
2021. I've hated this guy since he's started getting popular. He destroyed my Celtics, so you already know who I'm going. And I never give him his credit. LeBron James. LeBron, I'm sorry. I mean, even though LeBron James got all these NBA finals, he got these MVPs, these scoring champions, assist titles, and all that. LeBron James, to me, solidified himself with this Team USA. I mean, we talking about what, at least 5 games Team USA let LeBron take the shit over. And he did it the way that we wanted, the way how I judged him, the way how Skip Bayless judged him. Stephen A. Smith talking about he never used his body and take over. This guy was going to the basket, driving on niggas, going to the basket, dunking on niggas. Hey, LeBron, I got to say this to you. This is why you're not the greatest player of all time. Because the move that you kept killing people with was the fadeaway. Who made that popular? That's all I gotta say, man. LeBron, your jumper got way better. You took over in the fourth quarter when you need to, made the free throws. I mean, it was like one play where you took 5 guys on, just drove to the basket. I think it was the game where Dennis Streeter was sticking you, and I don't even know why they had Dennis Streeter on you. You straight took him to the rack at ease. I mean, like, so I'm just saying, like, and you already know, bro, I always get in LeBron James' ass. Not about that he a bad player. Not, I know he's one of the best players of all time, but how much I hate him because what he be doing to my teams. But LeBron James was my favorite athlete right here, and I never say he was my favorite. LeBron James, my favorite athlete, and for the whole Olympics. All right, next up, who we got? Let's look who we got going on. Okay, the next topic: how do you feel about the NFL upcoming season after watching a few preseason games? What's on your mind? Anything sticking out to you?
I mean, this new kickoff rule gonna be interesting because I get what they trying to do, trying to limit the impact, but this is a physical sport, so it's like eventually if they trying to take it out, then you're taking guys' jobs to make the team. So it's like football is a dangerous sport. It would never be completely safe. That's why they're getting millions of dollars because they know
Mm-hmm.
they take when they step on the field. So like these guys, we'll play the sport for free. Now you getting paid. Well, Warren said it years ago. He said we're getting a king's ransom to play a kid's game. It's the truth. It's the truth. So it's like like guys know what they sign up for. Like I said, of course nobody wants to see somebody get hurt, but it just happens. Guys get hurt. Getting off the goddamn team bus. It happens. Like taking up the
Sure.
trash. So it's like, I mean, Roger Goodell, he just trying to limit the lawsuits. I get it, but you're hurting the game though. But like, we like to see big hits, not just on offense and defense or special teams too. We like seeing motherfuckers getting knocked, getting laid out on a crackback block on a kickoff, or somebody getting just straight stuck. Like, it's like I said, it's football. But the rookie quarterbacks like Caleb Williams, he looked pretty okay so far. I want to see how he do. Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Joe Milton. And he's saying he might get challenged for the spot, but I doubt it. But he's definitely gonna be the clear number 2 backup. Uh, want to see how Anthony Richardson bounced back from having a
Mm.
strong start to his career and get hurt. Russell Wilson didn't look too good. Want to see how that dynamic play out with him and Justin Fields. Bo Nix in Denver. Who else? Michael Penix situation on line because Kirk Cousins is only probably one messed up game away from probably going to the bench.
That is true.
He'll be the highest paid backup ever. But the Vikings now that JJ McCarthy's out, they stay with Sam Donald, they make a move, and get another quarterback. Uh, you know, things of that nature. And of course, the Ravens, our backup quarterback situation because Josh Johnson is he played better last week, but it's like can't really count on him. Something would happen to eat. So do we go sign Cam Newton? Do we try to get Ryan Tannehill? Do we try to get Tyler Huntley back? I think he's gonna get cut because Cleveland only keep 2-3 quarterbacks. Uh, do we try to get Josh Dobbs? Whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
that's the quarterback situation is shaky. So and the Chiefs, and then the receiving core, like you got Xavier Worthy, Hollywood, Rasheed Rice, if pending a suspension, see how they do. So those are the things right there. And then the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb won't get paid because Justin Jefferson's got his money. So CeeDee Lamb next is Jamal Chase gonna get paid. So those are the things I'm looking forward to this football season so far.
Oh man, great, great shit right there. I'm not gonna lie, great shit. Especially the interesting part about the rules. Far as for me, I'm only going to mention one rule, and the rest of the time I'm going to mention storylines that I'm definitely can't wait to see. I'm waiting to see because don't you know the hip tackle that hurt Mark Andrews? To
Yeah,
me, I think out of all the tackles that ever have been out, that tackle right there to me, I don't think nobody is maliciously trying to hurt somebody. I mean, there's no way you can do that on purpose. That most of the time when you're doing a hip tackle, that's your last resort on trying to get the guy. And there's no way that you trying to you not your body not even at an angle to do something dirty. All you doing is launching at him and trying to grab him at any point and level and shit like that. I mean, so that's what I want to say. I can't wait to see how they go because I never forget. Remember that one of the season where all of a sudden all the hits on quarterbacks were damn near flag. Remember this? I think it was the Giants where the Giant guy almost sacked Vince Young and Vince Young did the pump fake and he let him go and Vince Young wound up throwing a long ass first down. So I want to see if how many plays like that going to happen this year where a guy got a chance to do the tackle, the hip tackle, which he's not trying to do on purpose, and then he has to let up or like half tackle the guy or some shit like that. So I want to see if that's going to confuse and mess anything up because I think that's what a regular tackle to me, a hip tackle. The storylines that I want to see. I'm going out on a limb. I went out on a limb a long time ago from what I saw with Russell Wilson, and I thought the Broncos could do it. This time I'm going out on a limb one more time. I really like what I see right now with Bo Nix is doing up there in Denver. I really like what the wide receivers up there doing. I thought they was going to kind of suck a little bit because of the absence of my man Jerry Jeudy. Shout out to Alabama, but these guys are still efficient. Courtland Sutton, number 14, still showing his number out there. Tim Patrick finally got in the end zone and shit. One thing about Denver that always goes under a little date, no matter who their running back is, they always seem to have a running game. He may not be a star guy, this, that, and the third, but they always have at least a running attack. And then, as I said, the defense. The Broncos have all they've been waiting for is some help on the offensive side. You feel me? Because the defense is clearly right there, man. I like both corners. I was kind of confused that they didn't sign Justin Simmons back, but they obviously got faith back there in the secondary. So, I mean, I can't be too mad at them. Another storyline. I want to see what Aaron Rodgers looks like when he come back. You already know how I feel about Sauce Gardner. That's my guy. I want to see if Aaron Rodgers is going to have a last run. I mean, you got to think about it. I mean, missing a whole season, and then especially for a new team, you ain't giving the new fans nothing to be happy about or like, oh yeah, shit, have faith in. There's some promises on the way, so I definitely want to see that. The Ravens. I mean, the Ravens keep on doing shit like this. With my only bone to pick is they, for some reason, never want to pick a number one wide receiver to help Lamar Jackson out. I mean, I feel like this. If Lamar Jackson had a wide receiver that was like Mark Andrews, and what I mean is a safety blanket. Like, let's say if Lamar Jackson would have had Anquan Bolden or the Derek Mason, he would have a Super Bowl right now. I mean, we talking about a guy who he can just have 5 catches at will. A defense will wind up paying attention to a Derek Mason. Now here go Hollywood Brown down the field. Or now that we got damn, I took the picture with the dude who forgot his name that quick. What's his
Zay Flowers, bro.
Zay Flowers. Like Zay Flowers need help. Zay Flowers to me right now can be a Steve Smith, but Steve Smith whole problem the whole time when he was on what's his name, he never had a backup. I mean, if you think about the times when Steve Smith was on the Panthers, his only backup was Musa Muhammad and Ted King Jr. Shit like that. So I feel like you got to give help there, but I definitely want to see what they're going to win. See what the Ravens do with the addition of Derrick Henry. Then this right here, I am tired of seeing everybody talk all that shit about Miami this, Miami that, Miami this. Miami showed me something. Matter of fact, somebody in that division showed me something because since the Patriots started being trash, nobody in that division has taken over. And Miami, you can take over and be the next Tom Brady, not only because you had the offensive weapons and your defense getting better. You have the quarterback, but you ain't do it yet. The Bills, you definitely should have did it. That whole entire time you had Stephon Diggs and that wide
Hey,
receiver.
I will say this not to cut you off. Ever since Brady been gone, the Bills won a division every year. So
No. This is what I mean when I say that. This is what I mean when I say that. I apologize for saying that. I'm not saying like they not winning that division. I'm talking about it's no way the Bills didn't go to the Super Bowl yet with this team. How many they went to like 3 AFC championships, something like that, and then
3 years, not even went to one, brother.
they went to one. So
Yeah,
so they, my bad. They must have had like 2 tough ass games against the Chiefs in the playoffs or some shit.
yeah.
They was
They were both division round playoff games. The other two you talking about?
okay. All right. So that right there, and then like I said, the mirage that Miami is giving us, they got all that offensive talent and speed and this, that, and the third. So I'm waiting to see what they really gonna do this year. And then I say Aaron Rodgers in there, and then what else? Who else I'm going to look at? Who else have I was looking at? Uh, I want to see how Stephon Diggs is going to fit in with the Texans. I think Stephon Diggs is going to be exactly what I just said that Lamar Jackson need. Stephon Diggs is really not needed on the Texans. They got 2 good wide receivers that's fast out there. They can make the catches and make the big plays. Stephon Diggs is going to be that guy who get them first downs. It wouldn't shock me if Stephon Diggs led the league in third down catches this year. So it's going to be some shit like that. And who else? Because I said a lot of AFC teams. Is there anybody in the NFC I want to see? I want period. You know how much I do the love for the Giants. I want to see if the Cowboys really going to do it. Come on, Cowboys. How long? How long, Cowboys? Hey, it's about time. Show us something, Cowboys. Cowboys, I'm saying this. I hate y'all so much. Cowboys, at least get to the NFC Championship. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to show me something because other than that, man, it's just nothing but smoke screen out this motherfucker. Something else. The Eagles. I definitely want to see you get back in a situation because I mean you guys went to the Super Bowl and did a major decline, but I think you did a major decline because it was like the Super Bowl high. Y'all didn't take a lot of games serious, and the reason why y'all didn't take a lot of games serious because for real, nobody really can stop you guys. If y'all put your mind to it, nobody can really stop that offense and shit. And then they got a defense to back that shit. Um, like you said, I want to see what Caleb Williams do because he got a lot of weapons. He got 3 wide receivers and he got a decent running back. So I want to see what he do up there with Chicago. And Chicago defense will turn it up. So I mean, I feel like a lot of the teams who was average last year is going to be good, and I think the teams like Carolina going to be trash, Giants going to be trash. I think the Cardinals. I mean, yeah, Arizona Cardinals going to be trash. I've been watching the only AFC team I've been watching that's not the Giants. I've been watching everything Detroit Lions. So Detroit, I'm watching y'all this year. I want to see what you're going to do. The defensive got way better. You got way more offensive weapons. It should be about time. So you got to get to the next level. Anything else you want to add before I go to the next topic?
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but you was talking. I was ready to say, but I'm trying to think what the fuck. Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. The Eagles more so lost because they had hella injuries too, bro. Why? Because they didn't take games serious. They were losing guys left and right, and they switched defensive coordinators twice in the middle of the season. So that's never good. But yeah, as
I
far
only
as
said that because I thought they blew a couple leads last year. Like they had a couple teams they.
yeah, they did, but they because they were losing players left and right. But and Cowboys going to the NFC Championship game is possible, but I doubt it because I mean Dak got to play flawless, and I don't know. We'll see because he up to get another contract. So if he don't at least get the name right, Jay might go ahead and I don't want and try to take a trade up in the draft and try to get your door or something. But that's it.
That's a good one. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's a good one. All right, final topic of the night, which is gonna be a good one. I can't wait to it. Sometimes people think I love college more than NFL. That could be true. How do you feel about the upcoming college season? And give me your early Heisman favorites. Well, matter of fact, give me your top 12 teams in college.
I'm about to say there you missing something. All right, I'll start with that. In no particular order, just 12 teams I'm picking. Go Bama. Yeah, no Saban gone, but the Washington coach, he just went to the national championship, so
He
he,
good, yeah.
he gonna bring some of them guys with him, and so they're gonna be in the mix. Oregon, Texas, Michigan, Ohio State. That's 5 right there. I go Penn State 6, Ole Miss 7, LSU. Like I said, no particular order. I'm just naming the teams, so nobody come jumping on my throat.
Mm-hmm.
3 more spots. USC.
Okay, okay.
Two more. They said Florida State. I think they're gonna come back. As much as I hate to say it, I think they're gonna come back more hungry because you know how they got shafted and they got DJ Ogdenway got something to prove. So that's 11. Uh, 12. Who's gonna get that final spot? I'm gonna go with Oklahoma.
That's I like it.
certain. I think they're gonna get it because they got some weapons. That's my top 12.
All
What about
right,
you?
and after that we can do the Heisman candidates. All right, um, no particular order, but I'm going with my team. Number one, Alabama. Um, Number two, I gotta say Georgia, of course. Three, Ohio State. Four, I'm gonna go Oregon. Five, I'm gonna go Texas. Six, I'm gonna go Michigan. Seven, Florida State. Eight, LSU. Nine, I'm gonna go Notre Dame. 10, I'm gonna go Old Miss. Yo, people be playing with them a lot on the low.
Yeah, they
Uh,
got.
I'm gonna go 11. 11, I'll go Clemson. And just tough. Cause I don't Tennessee, Oklahoma. I'm gonna go Tennessee. I want to say Oklahoma, but I'm gonna go Tennessee at 12. I'm gonna go Tennessee at 12.
It's good that we had some different teams, so I like that. I like the diversity with that.
All right, and who's your Heisman favorites? Who you think gonna jump out there and get that?
I no particular order, but Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter, Ollie Gordon from Oklahoma State, the running back,
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Dart, Ole Miss, and Will Johnson, the corner from Michigan.
Okay, okay, all right. My shit gonna be short and sweet. I ain't gonna lie. That boy Dylan Gabriel. I gotta fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Carson Beck. I definitely gotta go with my man Jalen Milrow. I'm gonna copy off of you with this one, man. Shador Sanders. I mean, he is a senior, so I would definitely love to see that. I gotta go with Travis Hunter. I'm a big fan of Travis. Um, and who else can shit? I'm trying to look at my list right here. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to stop right there because I think I had. Hold on. I know you're gonna let me get this, but I felt like my man Malcolm Roy, the Alabama. I feel like he can get it. I feel like he can step up and give me
Said
a
who?
um Malcolm Roy, number
Who
13. Hold on. Let me. That's I. That is right. Malachi. Malachi Moore. I take that back. I said Malcolm
Oh
Roy.
yeah, that's the safety, yeah,
Yeah,
corner.
Malachi Moore.
Yeah.
I believe.
Malcolm, I say you talking about. I said Grab
Yeah,
Malcolm.
I
That nigga
fucked
ain't
that up.
played for y'all like decade or some change.
Yeah, he the last one on my list. I feel like that he can have that Landon Collins feel, Michael Fitzpatrick type shit. You feel me? I think he can because I mean he gonna be probably one of our main leaders on the defense. I mean, he one of the guys that's almost up with his time being there. And I mean shit. I hope he step it up and bring that because I mean he been doing it the whole entire time. And right now I can't think about nobody else on defense. I just had to wait till the season start to get you more about that.
Also, I like Avery Johnson too, quarterback, Kansas State. Man, that kid got wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'll also go with the kid from South Carolina, the receiver Nick Harbor, because he's fast as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he like DK and Tyreek put together, so I can see him being because he don't get a lot of action, so I can see him possibly being in that mix as
and
well.
and and I know this one don't count, but I'm gonna give one honorable mention. You feel me? My man Kendrick Law.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
yes, I want to see what he could do. That boy fast as a mug. He played wide receiver, could bench press 400. You feel me? So I'm my bad, dead left 400. So
Good luck trying to jam him.
yeah, so I mean that would be my last one on the list. So anything else you want to add? Because that's it for the night.
Oh man, yeah. Like I said, college football is gonna be definitely this new playoff format. We got football all through the holidays, so I love it. I love it. I love it. Like we're gonna have that and NFL playoffs. So it's like NCAA, I did the right thing. I know stuff takes time, but yeah, y'all fight because can't nobody bitch about 12 teams. Like you don't want too many teams to make it in there belong there. 12 was good enough. So yeah. So for the
Yeah,
13 team, you should have won. You should have won another game or two.
yeah. I can't. I definitely can't wait, man. This is definitely gonna be interesting. There are a lot of good college football teams. It's not no like how it was in the '90s or early 2000s. People get slaughtered. Everybody got a legitimate chance. I mean, especially teams in the top 12. Almost everybody can win. I mean, that's crazy. Uh, what? Michigan won it last year, but they still got Ohio State as ranked number. I mean, not Ohio State, Georgia ranked as number one, and then Ohio State, they not no joke neither. So I can't wait to see what it looks like this upcoming season.
Reason, and I speak on that. Just because the team won a championship the year before, that don't mean they're gonna be number one. It's
Mm-hmm.
based off your returning players and your incoming recruiting class. Michigan lost a lot. Half their team is in the league now. They're
That
still
is
gonna
true.
be good head coaches in the league. So it's like, quarterback, running back, So it's just a lot. So they're still gonna be a pretty good team. But that's why they're not ranked one. Like the team that's ranked one, returning players and the incoming draft class. So that's what it's based off, people, for those who didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, me and Maurice is gonna do better and at least give y'all one show a week because y'all deserve
Mm-hmm.
that. Right, that minimum, just we have our own little stuff going on. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Check out the show on all the platforms listed below. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and let Maurice do a thug this one.
Hey man, it's always a pleasure doing this. I can't wait to be back at it next week, man, with some more amazing topics. Talk some more NBA, talk some more NFL. We definitely next week will be giving a shout out to baseball. I've been into baseball like a mug this year. I'm mad that I missed out on baseball for years. Like to be real, and this not to take any credit from the NBA or the NFL, and I'm saying this even to you, bro. We need to start taking baseball more serious. Right now, I think we taking baseball for granted. It's so many players that could be like right now. You already know in basketball, LeBron James number one. You can maybe say Steph Curry, but LeBron James number one. In football, the best quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. You can throw other people, but it's Patrick Mahomes. In baseball, you cannot tell who the best is because every year it's a different MVP. You already know in the NBA, NFL, you might get the same MVP. He might win that shit like 3 years out of the 5, 2 years out of the 4. In the MLB, there's a different guy winning that shit every year. Like it's crazy. Like, prime example, the Texans was trash. Texans trash this year. Last year, Corey Seager was the best player in the league, and of course, you already know he won MVP of the World Series. Like it always switches up. It's always different. So I can't wait the next week so we can give you more stats about MLB, and especially what's going on with the Orioles.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, we'll talk a little bit more baseball because it's getting to the nitty gritty. Soon the playoffs gonna start. Once football season get kicked off, the baseballs will be hitting to the playoffs. So we'll have baseball, basketball, and football for at least a first couple weeks in October. To the World Series. So yeah, that's a good treat for us fans. But everybody, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, we'll try to, we'll record one day next week. I'll give Maurice something done and get that day finalized. Just be on the lookout. Make sure y'all subscribe that way y'all can get notified. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Be great on the way to the figure eight. And always remember the hashtag KTSC. Y'all know what that means right at the bottom. Keep that same energy. I'm your host, Justin P. And from MVP, main man, co-host, Mr. Marvin Savage Jr. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all guys, and we out. Have a great weekend.
Peace out, family.